Hello everybody. This is Mr. Soises, and I I've been doing a bit of work. I'm very pleased with myself, as you could tell. I am not done what I'm working on, but there's been a lot of progress. Not on this floor. I know this is probably where you'd think, because this is where I said I was going to work. It's not. This system here has collected a full better barrel. It has two stack upgrades, so there's 448 stacks of leaves in there. I have a plan to make like more blazing pyrotheum and a whole thing that can make water really quickly, so that I can make this whole witch water thing also really quick. That got put on the back burner, which by the way I have 245,000, sorry, 244 stacks of jungle logs as well. This was full at one point, so I've actually turned off the planter. This has been going great. There's a lot of dust, so I hooked up this autonomous activator directly to these systems, so that it's actually going to sift some other things other than just dust. Okay, I'm trying to like play around it because it's super obvious when I come here. Excuse me, squid. Oh, I lost it. I'll come up here. Everything looked like it was normal, right? But it's a huge hole. Oh my god. It looks so ridiculous. This is the smaller side. I haven't really built that side out or dug that side out yet. But this side is the side I'm working on. I'm almost as far as I need this direction. It's not quite as far as I need because you can see mobs are still spawning there. But this side I'm working on, it takes like 2 and a bit stacks of torches to get from one end of that to the other end. And oh my gosh, it is such a process, but it's going to be awesome. What I realized, bedrock's non-spawnable. The reason why there is dust down there is because I put a piece of dust on top of filled gold chests. And yeah, I've already gone through 3 stacks. So they're all full with dust. And I'm going to need even more than this probably. But that's okay because my system's been running and I've got tons of metals in there. Yeah, I want to make a completely non-spawnable area. As you can see... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, as you can see, nothing can spawn over there, but then a spider literally spawned right then and there. The purpose is that nothing will spawn. I guess that's not far enough. I thought that it was. Looks like I need to go maybe another 7 blocks or something like that in that direction. This direction, I mean, if I decide to, be hanging out near the trees, I'm going to need even more space. But, yeah, I left like the whole surrounding area of where I had initially dug out because honestly I kind of feel like it's cozy in here. And same with these walls, they're one thin. There's no dust behind each one of these. And I mean, I have torches on them. I'm kind of using them as part of some of the inventions. It's a work in progress for sure. I've got probably another 20 hours of just digging out dust. But I'm making an actual perimeter. This is something I never thought of doing in Crash Landing, and I'm really hype about it. I've got a bunch of other projects and like, all the quests that I need to do and everything, but I'm just going to keep working and yeah, playing when it's fun. Like right now I'm just going to play some Valorant because I've been working at this for a few hours. I mean, I worked on it like for a few days. I've been working on the perimeter. Yeah, oh, I've got a ton of materials. I'll kind of pause here for a second. Tons of bone meal, which is great. Got tons of redstone, which is also great. Certus quartz is full. Nothing's backlogged into here, so I think I must have proper void upgrades and everything. I could upgrade all these to gold, which I have done with these ones. But, I mean, I didn't even need all of them because you can see there's nothing in the gold chest. So clearly these are all of the items that get created from the, what's that called? Sludge boiler. So yeah, things are going good. I've got the golden bag of holding with a bunch of torches. And I'll just go down. My chicken. So I showed my wife. Oh, okay. Well, chicken's gonna be stuck there forever. I showed my wife what I was working on because it's been a while, and I was like, "Oh, look, these are eggs, right?" Because I was showing her, "Oh, you sift things and you can get eggs from it." She's like, "Eggs, really?" And then I showed her that they can make chickens, and then this little guy I can't kill now because it's my wife's chicken. My wife's name's Darren, by the way. Yeah, so anyway, I've been like working constantly on this, so I haven't actually seen how many torches I left behind. So just in this session, probably 2 hours, I have put down all of these torches. So I'll show you what it looks like. Yeah, there's a lot of zombie flesh. The intention is to make a big non-spawnable area so that, first of all, I have a place to work. And second of all, I've got a place for a mob spawner, and I want it to be really efficient, you know? So, don't need that stuff. All I do, set up my duster with torches next to it, and in this version of the game, I don't have water on me. In this version of the game, when you have a Tinker's Construct tool, there's no, like, offhand. So, what they figured out was that it's just if there's a block, then you can right click and it'll place that block. And it's kind of difficult to get the right pattern. It took me probably, I don't know, 5 hours to like figure out the right pattern. And I still don't get it right sometimes. But you kind of have to watch when the block falls, and you can go pretty quick. But if you go too quick, like if I just hold down, for instance, it does this. It's honestly quite an annoying process. Way better than having to dig out all of the blocks. Like if you go watch my old series from 2015, I dug out every layer of that. I didn't think of even putting torches underneath to like collect dust. I don't know why, but I dug out all of it with an excavator, and which is like a 3x3 shovel. I could have just done this at the bottom layer, and then I would have done everything else. Anyway, live and learn, right? Yeah, it's just over 2 stacks of torches. So you have to like refill your torches multiple times. And then you got to come out and fix these things. Super annoying. But I mean, at least the hang glider makes things a lot easier. Yeah, and then it's 1 shovel, exactly. You got to like repair the shovel fully. Well, mostly fully. And then you can go again. It has gotten skill level legend. It's got haste on it. It's reinforced. Redstone, 100 out of 100, or 200 out of 200. I don't know what that means. Ah! Oh my gosh! What the heck? Okay, so it's not spawn proof yet. Well, they probably came down from above, but that was terrifying. What the heck? Oh my gosh. So what's really not super fun about this is that I've been trying to collect the dust because I feel like at some point I'll want it. And if I don't want it, then at least I want it to not lag. So I've been like cutting out a layer, and then I go to all of the chests that are not full yet. And it doesn't perfectly pick it up, but I don't care about picking all of it up. I just want to pick up most of it. I guess I could just let it despawn. I suppose I could just let it despawn. Maybe I should just keep doing, like, I should just start doing that, because it's a lot of dust. Every single one of those is full. All the ones with dust on top is a full gold chest, and you just saw how big they are. I don't really need the dust. I really don't, actually. Specifically, I don't need it, but I've been picking it up. And so I almost feel like it's bad to not pick it up. It's wasteful, you know? But really what I should be doing is probably filling my inventory with these torches. I'm going to do that now. And then just go round by round and yeah, just repair my shovel each round. Get this done a bit quicker, because otherwise this will probably take 20 hours. Oh, also fun fact, right at this wall, that wall disappears. It's like right at the render distance. But for now, it's already enough work to just do this much, and then I'm going to have to do on that side too. And I don't want to burn out. So I'm going to keep going with this, and I'll be back with you hopefully when I can't see two walls. Haha! You can't see either wall now. It's only up to here on that one wall, and you gotta go pretty far to see that one, which means that this one's not dug out as much as that one is, I suppose, which this one, yes, needs to go up by 6, and you can't actually see it from here. That one has to go up by 4, because this way, this direction, is 10 less than this direction. So I'm almost done, okay? But I did do what I said I was going to do, which is, it's been months. Not months. Okay, it's been the changeover of a month. And you can see what I've been doing. I've taken out these walls. It's been a way bigger project than I thought it was going to be. But I did it. That's a 6. That's a good enough 6. I'm almost done. As you can see, that needs 6 more layers taken out. It takes 3 stacks almost, and my entire shovel to get from one wall to the other wall. I got to take that one out more by 3, and then the other one over by 6, or no, 8. So I'm almost done. But I obviously stopped collecting them. As you can see, I just let it despawn because it was way quicker. I sure did get into a rhythm, I'll tell you that. Darren over here, the chicken, has produced over a stack of eggs in the time, and still haven't worked on that. And then that's full, voiding things. That is almost full. I replaced this with iron hammers because I'm rich now. I've got over a stack of diamonds, almost 2. I've got over a stack of emeralds. Got a lot of redstone, full up on Certus quartz, throwing it out now. I'm also getting some other materials. Got that many ancient spores. Guess it wasn't that big of a deal before. It's very hard to get this set up right. There you go. Yep, that's going to be filling up. I turned this off a while ago. I think I talked about that though. And this thing I started up again. It is going on gravel, and this guy did have some gravel in it earlier, but it's just been going. And as you can see, I have over 20 stacks of iron, which is why I don't have stacks of iron blocks, which is why I have no problem in just using them for the hammers that get destroyed. I would like to put fortune in them eventually, but I feel like that's kind of a difficult thing to set up right at this moment. I think I have everything I really need for it. Making an enchanting table and books. It's not very hard. But I would like to make an ME system, really. And I also want to make a mob farm. That's the whole reason. I guess not the whole reason. It's one of the biggest reasons why I've been making this perimeter. I also have always loved perimeters in Minecraft. I don't know why. It just feels like you're in such control of the land. So as you can see, there's still mobs that spawn on that wall. And that's the wall that we're taking out by 6 or 8. I can't quite tell. I think that's the 6 wall. And there's still mobs on this one as well, which I think that's the 8 wall. Yeah, that's the 8 wall. And this wall over here, if I go to the back of the ship, mobs will spawn, barely. That's the 3 wall. But as you can see, that wall over there, it even looks further, and it definitely is. The only time when things spawn over here is if I'm way at the other end, yeah, over here, on the tree farm, which I don't come over here hardly ever. So that's fine. That wall is fine there. And it doesn't need to be 100% perfect. It's just that it's good enough. I will say that one of the best parts is just jumping off and then catching yourself with a hang glider. Oh, caught a mob falling. And yeah, you can move around very quickly doing this. Oh, I missed. All right, that was embarrassing. I did at one point fill these back up, but some of them are empty now. Yeah, that's going. These pull very oddly from their chests. Not exactly sure the logic of how these are pulled out. I think if I do that, it'll start pulling items again. I don't understand. And then these are stuffed somehow. If I go with an empty hand, maybe? Yeah, see, it's stuffed with dust. But yet there's no dust in these chests. So they should unstuff soon enough, I think. Darren is living her best life there. The vines have almost grown all the way down. And the furnaces, all of them, are stuffed with charcoal. And they're not smelting. Not all of them, I guess. This one is, actually. But the only reason that that is still moving is because this, every so often, fills up these generators whenever they lose a little bit of power. And also when this uses charcoal, this chest will get filled back up. So I gotta upgrade that chest. I just realized. That's fine. It's gonna be more work than it's worth it because I already have this giant backlog of charcoal. I could make more of these furnace generators. That's not really a crux for me right now. It's not really a tipping point. But I've done a lot this episode. I do have plans of doing some big stuff, but I'll probably just finish all the rest of the dust taking out, wall taking out thing that I want to do in between episodes, and I'll come back when we're actually going to be doing the next thing, which might be ME system. I might even just do that off camera. It's a lot just going in the crafting table and crafting things. It's not super interesting. And it's a lot of the things we've already been working on. So I might just do ME out like off screen. And then the actual building part, I have a very interesting building idea. I kind of want to build my real life home, but here. My real life home is kind of a yellow color. If I look up yellow, there's quite a few building materials that I could use for it. I feel like that would be pretty nice. Yeah, I just need a paintbrush. Oh, that's super easy. The outside of my house is yellow. I don't love it, but it is. So I want to be true to real life. And I feel like there is some pretty fun blocks in this that I could use just to have an actual real project that we're working towards rather than just machines all the time. Because I feel like I've not fully, but I have kind of conquered this world. I know there's a bunch more quests that we need to do, but this is pretty cool already. Like, I'm very happy with the progress that we've made. And for the people that are asking, yes, I could take out the ship and I could just build something else on top of this. Maybe I'll do that with the house. Maybe I'll leave all the stuff down here and I'll just build the house. And then, like, I'll build a little kind of green area. I actually live in a cul-de-sac, so maybe I could make this the cul-de-sac. Ideas. I was going to say I was going to just leave this because it's kind of iconic how I started out. But maybe I could build the house here. Or maybe I could build the house like here. Make it my new storage system. But here is my central point, so it'll be interesting. Oh, right. Kind of wish I had another elevator there. Obviously, this is currently my storage area, but that would be a pretty cool project. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and if I could get over there, don't forget to smile. This has been a very long project. It has been weeks.